The main form is the application's primary user interface. Information in these areas generally describes the currently viewed recipe or meal record. This section of the main form lists the ingredients used in a recipe or meal. We're currently looking at the Nutritional Data tab. If we click the Ingredients List tab, we'll see a listing of the same ingredients. The Ingredients List tab displays the ingredients in a traditional style. The Nutritional Data tab displays the same ingredients, but nutritional information is itemized for each ingredient. Also, summary information from nutrition is shown in this area. When the main form opens, the Nutritional Data tab is displayed by default. This behavior can be changed using the checkbox on the main menu. Currently viewed recipe or meal's nutrient content is summarized in this area. When viewing a recipe record, IBUS nutrition information for the entire recipe is displayed. Additionally, nutrition information for a single serving of the recipe is also displayed. When viewing a meal record, this area will show the nutrition information for the entire meal. The Nutrition Data tab displays a healthy factor icon. The icon graphically depicts the percent of fat in the recipe or meal. The color coding in the grams fat column match the colors of the various healthy factor icons. We'll navigate to the Ingredients List tab. The Ingredients List tab presents a more traditional view of a recipe or meal's listed ingredients. Nutritional information is not displayed, nor is a color-coded healthy factor icon. However, there is an area to enter preparation instructions on a per-ingredient basis. Record navigation controls are located at the bottom of the form. This drop-down control lets you navigate to a recipe based on its name. This control will let you navigate to a recipe based on the recipes category. This control will let you navigate to a recipe based on an ingredient used in a recipe. And this control will let you navigate to a meal based on the date the meal was recorded. This control will let you display the last meal you entered into your record set, and these controls will allow you to sequentially work through your records. These additional controls are used to open other forms, display reports, or to invoke utility functions. The controls that display in this area will vary depending upon whether you are looking at a recipe record or a meal record. When viewing a recipe record, you will have a drop-down selector for the number served by the recipe, the recipe's designated serving size quantity, and serving size measure. When looking at a meal record, those controls will not show. The items listed in the category drop-down are related to the type of record you're looking at. If you're viewing a meal record, only meal categories will be listed. However, when looking at a recipe record, recipe categories are listed. By default, all records created in CookBookPlus by a user are private records. However, the CookBookPlus systems administrator can optionally designate records as a public record. This is often done in the case of recipes, where it would be helpful if all users of a given CookBookPlus license could view other people's recipes. The current recipe record we're viewing was created by Bob. Bob is also the current user of the software. Because Bob is the one who created the recipe, he is free to make any edits to this recipe he wants. Navigate to a different recipe. This recipe record was created by a different user. Note the warning down at the bottom of the screen: edits are not allowed. It reminds you that the current user, that's Bob, is not the record source. The record source is this person here.